Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to Champion Car Wash Field in beautiful Roseburg, Oregon, where tonight we begin Area 4 League play. Tonight, your Roseburg Dr. Stewarts welcome in the Grants Pass Nuggets for a twin bill. As we begin league play here in 2021, the Docs come in after their tournament here at home. They hosted a 10-team Father's Day tournament, finished 2-3 in that one. They'll take on Grants Pass, who is also here for the tournament in Roseburg. Not making it to Sunday, though, just getting edged out by the Docs in that tournament, finishing 1-3 in their 4 games here at Champion Car Wash Field. But tonight, things take it a notch up. It's no longer just a non-league tournament game. It's time to begin Area 4 League play. The Docs have the ace up their sleeve and being the host team for the state tournament, but nonetheless, they are aiming to win an Area 4 championship here in 2021. For Grants Pass, they are playing to try and keep their hopes of a postseason alive at the end of July. So a lot riding on the line as we get things started here tonight. It is Area 4 League play. Docs and Grants Pass getting ready to square off. Joey Keyran here with you. Welcome in, everybody. Happy to have you with us here on a scorcher of a day in the Umpqua Basin. Champion Car Wash Field's got to be feeling pretty warm down there on the artificial turf, but as we continue on with our SoCo Coffee Company pregame show, we will talk to head coach Jeremiah Robbins to talk about today's scorching hot action out there between the Docs and the Nuggets. We'll have that interview coming up with the coach here in just a minute, but want to remind you that our pregame show is presented by SoCo Coffee Company, conveniently located just off of I-5 at exit 108. You can stop in for fresh pastries daily, organic smoothies, or one of the many items off of their espresso bar menu. That's SoCo Coffee Company. We start out our broadcast with them, and you can start out your day with them as well. Want to remind everybody also that tonight's game is streaming. Both games of the doubleheader will be streaming on 541radio.com and on the 1490 The Score YouTube channel, so check it out there. Streaming of Docs Baseball online is presented by the Cow Creek Tribe. We come back with a word with head coach Jeremiah Robbins after this quick 2-minute break. This is your SoCo Coffee Company pregame show on 541radio.com and on The Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM. Hey there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event. Plus, you can find past events archived on 1490 The Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage.
Get ready to satisfy your dessert cravings with Mountain Mike's new mini churros. These delicious bite-sized churros are the perfect dessert to pair with your favorite Mountain Mike's pizza. Made with only the freshest and finest ingredients. Dough made fresh daily with 100% whole milk mozzarella cheese and toppings to the edge. For limited time only, get 16 mini churros for the whole family for only $4.99. Don't wait. Order yours today for dine-in, carry-out, or delivery.
Back here with more of our SoCo Coffee Company pregame show, conveniently located just off of I-5 at exit 108. Stop in for fresh pastries daily, organic smoothies, or one of the items off of their espresso bar menu. We get ready for the start of Area 4 League play, and we get a chance to catch up with head coach Jeremiah Robbins here as the Docs get ready to take on Grants Pass. Before we jump into tonight's matchup and the start of league play for you, though, we wrapped up the Father's Day tournament yesterday. As a whole, how'd you feel like things went for the kind of first tournament setting of the summer for you guys?
Yeah, obviously for us, we would like to finish better, but we found a way to get to Sunday, got that extra game, so that was good. So that put us at 5 games on the tournament. But, our consistency just didn't show up throughout the tournament. But, we competed. I like what we did, Saturday night with the opportunity to earn another game on Sunday, and we came out and played our best baseball of the season. So that was good with the backs against the wall there. So there were some good things, obviously some glaringly obvious things that we got to get better at, but it's a work in progress, and they're going to continue to work.
As a whole, the tournament, it seemed like we had some good games in there. I think we saw some facts that, everybody's still trying to play a little bit of catch-up with their rosters. But, what were some of the things you heard from people that got a chance to come up here and take part in the Father's Day tournament?
Oh, it was great. Actually, the tournament's pretty much booked for next year as well. So people enjoyed it. Obviously, the weather was phenomenal. The facility's phenomenal. Roseburg as a host city was phenomenal. People had a great time. Every coach wants to come back again next year. So we're thinking about switching out some opponents for next year. But this is going to be an annual thing, and maybe possibly add another tournament later as well. I think getting people to our community is huge. Giving back to our community is huge because they're our sponsors. Getting them in their restaurants, their buildings. They support us, and we want to support them. So overall, it was an A-plus tournament, good competition, and everybody stayed healthy, so it was good.
Yeah, that is awesome to see that, and always fun to be able to kind of have all the visiting teams come in and be a part of the community here, as you say there. As you guys keep moving forward, we talk about kind of how this team continues to try and grow. I was talking with Logan Kloffensteiner, and he's talking about how these guys have been trying to make the opportunities to spend some time with each other away from out here at practices or out here at games. What are you seeing from the growth of this team at the chemistry part that we continue to talk about?
Well, I think it's a work in progress, and it'll continue to build as the season's going. I think the one obvious thing that needs to be stated is the fact we didn't play last year. These teams, of our 5 losses, those teams played 70 to 78 games last year, and they get that group back, and they get it. They understand it. They played Legion baseball. They've been in the grind of playing back-to-back days. That's something that's foreign to every kid on our field. Some of them have got 15, 16 games of varsity baseball under their belt. So that's not our excuse for how we're playing whatsoever. But we got to be realistic with this thing. This thing will develop as the year goes. These guys are playing Legion baseball consistently for the first time in their lives. So, we've got a few holdovers from 19 that got a full season, a normal season, and then everybody else is brand new. And so it will develop as we go. I really enjoy this group of kids. They're good human beings, which sometimes that's the biggest battle you fight. So that's been great. They're working at it. They're asking questions, and they're very coachable. So this is an exciting group.
You guys get ready to begin league play, a doubleheader here tonight, doubleheader down at Grants Pass tomorrow. This type of setting, obviously you're coming off of the tournament, but and I guess you can take a little bit of the edge off in the fact that you guys do have the state tournament bid, but I know that your mindset, your goal is all still the same. But getting into league play, how does that kind of ramp things up a little bit for the Docs?
Well, it's going to be some of the more competitive games we play all year. Our league's so deep, and it's a tough league, and you're playing back-to-back double headers. It's got a little bit of college baseball feel to it. So, and we'll talk about that to them, and we have. The weather's going to be a little bit of a factor. We haven't had this kind of heat, and playing on the fake grass, it puts off a little heat. So, there's a lot of great things that are going to happen today and tomorrow that we can learn and develop from. But winning that Area 4 title, that is something to be very proud of. If you can make it through that grind of back-to-back doubleheaders, one at your place and then travel to their place and play another doubleheader, you've done something. And that's a sign of development and a sign of guys competing and kind of putting their personal feelings aside and just going out there and finding a way to win baseball games. So we're excited about being in the Area 4. Toughest league in the state of Oregon, always has been, always will be. So we're a proud member of that, and we want to go out here and compete.
Wrap it up here with you, Coach. Tonight you take on Grants Pass. You saw them just a few days ago as you guys started out that Father's Day tournament. What do you expect in tonight's matchup?
Yeah, they're competitive. They got better as the tournament went. Obviously, they were coming off of a single game at noon, and then they drove up and played us that evening. So they'll be a different animal, and we got to be ready to go. We got the big horse on the mound tonight in Stove, so we gave him some offense behind him, play defense, and go out there and compete.
All right, we look forward to it tonight, Coach. Thanks for the time.
Thank you, Joey.
That is head coach Jeremiah Robbins here as we start wrapping up our SoCo Coffee Company pregame show, conveniently located just off of I-5 at exit 108. Stop in for fresh pastries daily, organic smoothies, or one of the many items off of their espresso bar menu. It is a warm one, to say the least, here in Roseburg today, getting to 95 degrees this evening as we get ready for first pitch. Thankfully, it does look like we should start cooling off here as we make our way through, maybe into the 80s by the time we get into game number 2. We'll see how that goes as this evening wears on. We'll take a break here for the national anthem coming up, a 2-minute break, and we'll come back, get ready for first pitch at tonight's ball game. We'll take a look at your Oak Hills Golf Course starting lineups when we return, and we'll get you your defensive starters presented by Cooper's Pest Control. It's Doc Stewart's Baseball, streaming live online at 541radio.com, thanks to sponsorship from the Cow Creek Tribe, and it's also right here on Douglas County's home for sports, The Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The signature service oil change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one signature service oil change with Pennzoil, get one free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car Wash.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, hey, where did you get that great smile? And for you to be able to say, at Current Orthodontics.
Looking for more local sports coverage? CBS Sports Radio 1490 The Score has you covered. Check out our homepage at 541radio.com for sports stories, scores, and podcasts. And follow us on social media. 1490 The Score is on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And take the station with you wherever you go with the 541 Radio app. Download the app in your smartphone's app store and get access to a live stream of the station, sports stories, podcasts, and easy messaging with the station and others.
Well, we welcome you back here to Bill Gray Legion Stadium at Champion Car Wash Field as we get ready to bring you Doc Stewart's Baseball tonight here on The Score. Let's go ahead and take a look at our starting lineups for tonight's matchup. Brought to you by Oak Hills Golf Course. You can get your golf adventure started with the Triple Play membership to the Umpqua Golf Club. Play Oak Hills, Stewart Park, and Myrtle Creek golf courses, all with just one membership. You can find out more. Head to umpqua.golf. Well, we take a look at the starting lineup for head coach Jeff Weiss and the Grants Pass Nuggets here tonight. The Nuggets will have Andy Lacey leading things off, the catcher, followed by Cameron Sewell, the shortstop. Andrew Ide, the DH, will bat for the starting pitcher, Dawson Douglas. In the 4 spot, Batting cleanup is Brandon Tibbles in center field. Ethan Elzey in right field will bat 5th, followed by Tyler Dunleavy, the left fielder. Damon Kindreich is at first base, followed by Jared Weber, the second baseman, and Ashton Durler, the third baseman, will bat in the 9 spot for the Nuggets. That is your Oak Hills Golf Course starting 9 for Grants Pass. Taking a look at your starting defensive alignment for the Dr. Stewarts. And your starting defensive alignment for the Docs is presented by Cooper's Pest Control. When you're looking to build your best defense, call Cooper's Pest Control to protect your home from those summer bugs. That's Cooper's Pest Control, your locally owned bug assassins. Give them a call at 673-0363. Now, apparently my graphic for those watching online did not work the way I thought it was going to. Apparently we'll reset that here. On the mound tonight is going to be Jay Stoffel for the Doc Stewarts. As the Docs will take the field in their blue tops. They've got the blue tops on here tonight with the white trousers. They will be Roseburg across the chest in orange. And the numbers on the front and the back of the jerseys in orange, outlined in white as well. And the blue caps with the orange R on the top for the Doc Stewarts. Blue socks for them as well with the low stirrup cut there. All right, now I got it all set. I wanted to use this cool graphic tonight. There we go, looking around the diamond. Again, brought to you by Cooper's Pest Control. Behind the plate, catching for Jay Stoffel tonight will be Knox Hubbard. Out at first base is Dominic Tatone. Kay Johnson at second base. At third base is Parker Burke getting his first start on the infield. At shortstop will be Dawson Gillespie. In the outfield from left to right will be Sebastian Watson, Jet Black, and Logan Klopfenstein. That's your defensive starters this evening for the Dr. Stewarts. Trying to be fancy, and for some reason it wanted to give me a hard time on that one. All right, here we go, getting ready for tonight's matchup. On the mound for the Docs this evening, Jay Stoffel, Umpqua Community College, just wrapped up his freshman year there. Former Roseburg High School star, was the Southwest Conference Pitcher of the Year for the Roseburg Indians. He comes in, he's the leading pitcher for the Docs this season. 13 innings worked. He's got a 1-0 record with a .538 ERA. He has 15 strikeouts and 4 walks in his 13 innings of work. He'll take the rubber against Grants Pass. He got a win against the Nuggets back on Wednesday when the Docs hosted the Nuggets for the first game of the Father's Day tournament here at Champion Car Wash Field. It'll be a lefty to start things off for the Nuggets. As we get ready for the top of the first inning, Andy Lacey will bat. In the game against the Nuggets, the first time around, Stoffel 6 innings work, gave up 2 hits, no runs, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk. And the first pitch of the ball game is in, missing low and outside for ball 1. So we are underway here tonight for the opener to Area 4 League play. A swing and a miss for strike 1 to Andy Lacey. Lacey was 0 for 2 against Stoffel back on Wednesday with 1 strikeout. The 1-1 pitch swung on and missed again for strike 2. Lacey, Sewell, and I due up here against Stoffel, the big right-hander. A 1-2 pitch coming up. Ground ball, chop foul, and we'll keep it right there with the 1-2 count. Docs coming in 4-5 on the season. Grants Pass 5-6. Lacey, the catcher, 1-2 pitch, popped up in the air. Parker Burke chasing it into foul territory, fighting with the wind a little bit. It is a breezy day, which is somewhat nice with the mid-90 temperatures. Burke able to track that one down in foul territory to retire the first out in the top of the first inning. Cameron Sewell will bat. Top of the lineup goes back-to-back lefty-lefty for the Nuggets. Sewell, the shortstop, was 0 for 3 against Stoffel the first time around, back on Wednesday. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. pitch on the outside corner will be caught for strike 2. And Cameron Sewell finds himself quickly in an 0-2 hole. Chops one foul, and that goes down the left field side, just past the bullpen for the Docs. Docs in the third base dugout. The Nuggets in the first base dugout with the sun beaming down on them. Everybody up on the top rail, though, enjoying the sunshine, working on their tans. A pitch high. Count will go to 1-2 here for Cameron Sewell. A 1-2 pitch again for Jay Stoffel, and time called before the next offering for the Docs. Docs will be headed down to Grants Pass coming up tomorrow for that doubleheader. Just out in front. Sewell got enough of that to stay alive. He was leaning on that front foot pretty hard. Got fooled with the breaking ball. Got caught reaching, but was able to make contact. The 1-2 pitch misses low. The count will go to 2-2. 2-2 count here out of the windup for Stoffel. Swing and a miss. He'll get the strikeout. There's 2 down, and that is our first Mountain Mike's strikeout of the game. Mountain Mike's Pizza, making sure that your next pizza night's not a swing and a miss. Mountain Mike's Pizza, the way it ought to be.
Next batter, number 7.
2 down with nobody on base. Andrew Ide will bat the DH. First right-hander up against Stoffel. Will take strike 1 on the first pitch, a breaking ball. Stoffel trying to get through the top of the first. 1-2-3. Foul ball down the right field side here for Ide. And he'll start out 0-2 against Stoffel. Jace has done a nice job so far of starting out ahead of batters in this one. The 0-2 pitch. That one hit towards short. Bounding baseball. Throw over to first base just in time to retire Andrew Ide from Dawson Gillespie. And that will retire the side. A quick 1-2-3 here in the top of the first inning. We go to the bottom of the first. We'll come back with your starting lineups and defensive alignment. It's a scoreless ball game through a half inning here on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM. Hey there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event. Plus, you can find past events archived on 1490 The Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage. Back here as we get ready for the bottom of the first inning. And the Doc Stewarts coming up to bat. Let's go ahead and take a look at our Oak Hills Golf Course starting lineups. First off for the Doc Stewarts, taking a look at their batting lineup. It'll be Cade Johnson to lead things off, followed by Dawson Gillespie, the shortstop. Jet Black, the center fielder, will bat third. And the pitcher, Jay Stoffel, will bat in the cleanup spot as the first pitch from starting pitcher Dawson Douglas is fouled away by Cade Johnson. Dominic Titone, the first baseman, bats sixth, followed by Logan Klopfenstein. Actually, Titone is batting fifth. Klopfenstein will bat sixth. Knox Hubbard, the catcher, batting seventh, followed by Parker Burke, the third baseman, hitting eighth. And Sebastian Watson in left field will bat ninth. That's your Oak Hills Golf Course starting lineup for tonight's matchup. And it's quickly an 0-2 count here for Cade Johnson, leading things off against Dawson Douglas. The 0-2 pitch here for the lefty Douglas is up in the air and fouled out of play. It'll stay an 0-2 count for Johnson. Don't forget about the triple play membership to the Umpqua Golf Club. That includes Oak Hills Golf Course, Stewart Park Golf Course, and Myrtle Creek Golf Course. It's all just one membership. Find out more at umpqua.golf. Kay Johnson's 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed. And the Dock's second baseman will go down with a strikeout against the big lefty, Dawson Douglas from Crater High School, graduating senior this year for the Comets. Gets the first out as we start things off here in the bottom of the first. We'll get you a look around the diamond here in the bottom of the first at the defensive starters for Grants Pass. Is a base hit right back up the middle on the first pitch for Dawson Gillespie. It was Dawson on Dawson crime there. Dawson Gillespie against Dawson Douglas. And Gillespie comes out on top. The shortstop gets a single to center field.
Number 18,
striking the first hit of the game for the Dock Stewarts, which is presented by MSK True Value. Making sure that you don't swing and miss with your next project this summer. Head to MSK True Value and Building Supply located in Myrtle Creek and Tri-City. 1 on, 1 out. A pickoff throw to first base, and back in safely will go Gillespie. First pitch now for Jet Black. Misses a bit high. Interesting lineup card tonight for Coach Robbins. I definitely had a couple of audible, interesting type of comments as I was reading through it tonight. Some guys in new places, and definitely a new lineup card that we had not seen before as Jet will get ahead. 2 balls, no strikes against Dawson Douglas. Line drive shot for Jet on the 2-0 pitch. Gets into center field. That one laced right back up the middle through the box for Jet. He'll have a single, and the Docs back-to-back base hits here in the bottom of the first. Docs won 10-0 against Grants Pass the first meeting back on Wednesday last week, and they are coming out swinging nicely to start things off here against the Nuggets tonight. Looking to try and take an early lead in the bottom of the first in a scoreless ball game so far. Jay Stoffel will bat. Stoffel, the starting pitcher tonight for the Docs. Trying to help out his own cause here. Runners at first and second, just one away. On the mound, the lefty Douglas. First pitch, a breaking ball. Cuts into the left-handed hitter. Excuse me, the right-handed hitter from the left-handed pitcher. The 0-1 pitch for Douglas. Swung and foul-tipped into the glove for Stoffel for strike 2. Batting here in a big moment early on with 1 out and 2 runners on. A base knock could get the Docs on the board here early against the Nuggets. If Dawson Douglas can make it through the frame without an issue, he could possibly build some momentum, but he's going to get called for a balk. So Bach will move Jet Black to second and Dawson Gillespie to third. And it's an 0-2 count for Jay Stoffel, who has been one of the team leaders at the plate this season as well as on the mound. But as I say that, Jace will strike out. For Stoffel, he came in batting .364. That's his 8th strikeout of the season. It's a big one there for Dawson Douglas. 2 down on a pair of strikeouts so far here in the first for Douglas. Dominic Titone will bat. The left-handed hitter trying to bring in runs from second and third. First pitch to the lefty is a strike at the top of the zone. Dawson Douglas, after back-to-back singles here in the first inning, trying to get through it, needing one more out. He'll miss to Tatone, low and outside. Evens up the count, a ball and a strike. Two away. And stepping off the rubber, Douglas will reset. Out at second base, Jet Black. Out at third base, Dawson Gillespie. First inning with two down, the 1-1. Misses, hits bottom of the strike zone. A ball and two strikes. Trying to wrap it up here. A chance to do so with a 1-2 count against Dominic Tatone. Douglas delivers outside, and the count evens up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners will take their leads. 2 hits so far here in the first inning for the Docs, but trying to work around it. Douglas, a chance. His 2-2 pitch coming up. Takes his time on the mound. He'll kick and fire. Ground ball, chop, first base side, taking it. They throw to first base in time. Damon Kindreich will get it to Dawson Douglas. And that will retire the side for the Docs. They're going to leave 2 runners stranded here in the first. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 men on base. Docs threaten, cannot get on the board, though. We go to the top of the second. Still scoreless on 541radio.com and on the Score. 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
First batter for the Nuggets to lead off the top of the second, number 8, Brandon
Top of the
Kimball.
second inning, Docs Baseball tonight brought to you by Good Vibration Solutions for home theater and automotive audio. You can feel it at Good Vibes. Well, it was a 1-2-3 top of the first for Jay Stoffel. And he will start right where he left off. Fires in a first pitch strike against Brandon Tibbles, the cleanup man, center fielder. Ground ball towards short on the second pitch of the at-bat. Over to first base to Dominic Tatone. The 1-0 pitch is outside, and hey, look at that. There we go. Looks like we've got the video stream back up and running. Welcome back in, everybody. Sorry about the technical difficulty that apparently decided to crash our stream. Not sure what that was about. At the plate, it's Logan Klopfenstein as we bring you back. We are just starting the bottom of the second inning for those that are just rejoining us. It's a 0-0 ball game, and Klopfenstein has a 3-0 count here against Dawson Douglas. He'll work a strike across on the outside edge. 3 balls, 1 strike. Douglas gave up 2 hits in the first inning to the Docs, but then worked through it with a pair of strikeouts and a ground out. A 3-1 pitch. He gets Klopfenstein to bat this one up in the air, but it'll land in foul territory after second baseman Jared Weber and Damon Kindreich, the first baseman, both giving chase, neither able to get there in time. I don't think we've gotten a look around the diamond for the defensive alignment for the Nuggets, so we will do that here. 3-2 pitch for Klopfenstein. Fouled back. It is definitely a hot one out here today. Starting out in the mid-90s. Got a message that apparently the news is reporting. We set a new record today with a high temperature in Roseburg of 96. Full count pitch to Klopfenstein. Swing and a miss. He goes down. Third strikeout of the game for Dawson Douglas.
Next batter, number 3, Knox Hubbard.
That'll bring up Knox Hubbard. The left-handed batting catcher will try to get something going here in the second inning for the Docs. He takes at the top end of the strike. And that brings up Parker Burke. Burke playing at third base today, as it does look like we got the video stream going again. Hopefully we can keep it running. Worried that maybe the temperature of today's afternoon heat is giving me some issues. Parker Burke will take a strike on the first pitch he sees. Again, if the video stream does have too many issues, if it doesn't want to keep going, which I'm hoping is not the case, you can always listen to the game online at 541radio.com. Burke lifts one towards left field. If that stays fair, it's trouble. It'll just hook foul down the left field side. And Parker Burke will have an 0-2 count. Yeah, if the video stream ever crashes, you can always, of course, listen on the radio. 1490 this AM or 92.3 FM. You can always catch us there. Or listen on the 541 radio app. You can stream 1490 The Score on there. Or you can also listen at 541radio.com to the stream there on our website. So a lot of ways that you can listen to the game online or on the radio if the video stream does not seem to be stable, which I'm hoping we can get it to that point, just so you know. Let's get reset here. We're in the bottom of the second, scoreless ball game with 2 outs. A ground ball for Parker Burke. He'll ground it to the shortstop, Cameron Sewell. Fires it over to Damon Kindreich for the final out. So we battle technology. Out there on the field, they're battling the pitchers. So far, it's a scoreless ball game as we go to the top of the third inning. Docs, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Back after a 60-second break with the top of the third on 541radio.com and on The Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier. I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Top of the third inning. Scoreless ball game. Tonight's contest brought to you by Mahalo Heating and Air Conditioning, your best choice for the finest indoor comfort control. Give them a call at 672-6707. Jay Stoffel on the mound. Gets a ground ball on the first pitch to third baseman Parker Burke, who will toss it over to Dominic Titone. One away as Damon Kindreich starts things off with a quick out there for Stoffel. Again, he is looking to probably just continue working quickly so that he can stay from exerting himself too much out there in this afternoon heat. First pitch, he misses outside for ball one against Jared Weber, the second baseman. away for a 1-1 count. Surprising moments. As a swing and a miss for strike 2. A 1-2 count with 1 away. A lot of surprising spots in the lineup here for the Docs. Parker Burke is the biggest at third base, getting the start there today. Pitch low, a 2-2 count for Stoffel. The 2-2 pitch is good for strike 3. Got him looking. Jared Weber will go down with the third strikeout of the game for the Nuggets, 2 away. That brings up Ashton Durler, the third baseman. Durler, the 9-hitter in the lineup card. Batting here in the third for the first time. He takes a breaking ball for strike 1. Burke, we've only seen used as a catcher so far here this summer for the Docs. A ball and a strike. A 1-1, fouled back for strike 2. What I wonder is if they are keeping Evan Corbin out of the sun. He may be your game 2 starter. Keeping him out of the sun and the heat to keep him rested for the second game of tonight's doubleheader. As a pitch low. Count goes to 2-2 here for the 9-hitter Ashton Durler. So that is a speculation of mine. A 2-2. Stoffel gets a swing and a miss. 4th strikeout of the game. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for the Grants Pass Nuggets against Jay Stoffel. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Go to the bottom of the third. Still a scoreless contest between the Docs and the Nuggets on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, hey, where did you get that great smile? And for you to be able to say, at Current Orthodontics.
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The Signature Service Oil Change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one Signature Service Oil Change with Pennzoil, get one free, now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion.
Bottom of the third inning, Docs baseball here on the Score. Presented by Current Orthodontics. A healthy, attractive smile means confidence inside and out. Call Dr. Peterson at 541-672-5721. Leading things off for the Docs will be the 9-hitter Sebastian Watson. 2 hits in the game for the Docs so far. Both coming in the first inning against Dawson Douglas. First pitch swinging. Watson grounds one to Cameron Sewell at short. Throws a little short to first, but picked off the turf by Damon Kindreich to retire Sebastian Watson 1 away. All right, I think I have tried a couple of times to get the defensive starters for you for Grants Pass, but we've been having the technical issues with the video stream, and so it's had me concerned and preoccupied. Behind the plate is Andy Lacey. Damon Kindreich at first, Jared Weber at second, Ashton Durler at third, and Cameron Sewell at short. As the first pitch, a called strike here against the leadoff man, Cade Johnson. In the outfield from left to right, Tyler Dunleavy, Brandon Tibbles, and Ethan Elzy. That is your look around the diamond at your defensive starters presented by Cooper's Pest Control. If you're looking to build your best defense this summer against those pesky bugs, call Cooper's Pest Control at 673-0363. A 1-1 pitch. Line to left field. Docs get their third hit of the game. It's Cade Johnson. Rips a line drive to left field off of Dawson Douglas. Get a man on with one away here in the bottom of the third. Docs threatened with runners at second and third in the first inning, but could not bring anybody around despite having 2 runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Dawson Gillespie now will try and keep the hits going here in the third inning. He had the first hit of the game back in the first. It is not the first time that he has been the Doc Stewart's player to get a hit to lead off the game for the Docs. He has multiple times been the first hitter of the game for the Docs. And every first hit this season is presented by MSK True Value, located in Myrtle Creek and Tri-City. MSK True Value and Building Supply. Pickoff throw, back in safely goes Johnson. Beginning of Area 4 play tonight for the Roseburg Dr. Stewarts. Area 4 play, league play, always a big moment. As the runner going, strike called, throw to second, not in time. Cade Johnson will get in with a stolen base. Dawson Gillespie has a 0-2 count at the plate. Now a man in scoring position and one away.
We got to go to the souvenir booth because I got yelled at.
0-2 count. Dawson Gillespie was left stranded at third base back in the first. He doesn't want to leave. Cade Johnson stranded at second here. The 0-2 pitch from Douglas. Check swing. Did he go? No. They will appeal to the field umpire who says no. Dawson Gillespie held up on a breaking ball, tailed in at the right-handed batter from the left-handed pitcher. Ended right above the shoe tops there, wrapping around the shins of Dawson Gillespie. The 1-2 pitch, missing inside, and that one got him. I wasn't sure if that bounced off the catcher's shin guard or off of Dawson Gillespie. But he gets hit by a pitch. Docs have been wearing a lot of them as of late. So you've got runners at first and second with one away. Yesterday against the Springfield Timbers, Docs had 4 hit batters. The day before that against the Post 6 Barbers, they had 7 batters hit. So that is 11 hit batters in the last 2 days for the Docs. Now make it 12 as Dawson Gillespie gets beamed by Dawson Douglas. 1-0 count here to start off for Jet Black, who had a line drive to center field in the first inning. Bats with runners at first and second and one down. The 1-0 pitch going for third base, and no, that one will bean Jet Black now. So in the first inning, it was back-to-back singles for Dawson Gillespie and Jet Black. Here in the third, it's back-to-back hit by pitch for the 2 and 3 hitters in the lineup. And that's going to prompt the visit to the mound for the Grants Pass coaching staff. Out there to go talk with Dawson Douglas and Andy Lacey, the catcher. Bases are loaded with one away. Jay Stoffel coming up to bat. Here's a guy that you want at the plate in this situation. Stoffel again struck out in the first inning with runners in scoring position, but he came in with 9 RBI on the season, leading the team in that category. Slugging .636, on base percentage above 1,000. So Jay Stoffel looking to try and come through in the clutch here for the Docs, and he'll take the first pitch low and outside for ball 1. A 1-0 count. Stoffel struck out swinging in the first inning. He gets one, softly hit. It gets into right field, just out of the reach of Jared Weber on a soft liner. Now misplayed in right. One run had already scored. A second run will come in on the air. RBI single for Jace Stoffel. The Docs will take a lead here in the third inning. Scoring was Cade Johnson, and then coming around to score on the error is Dawson Gillespie. Going first to third is Jet Black.
The next batter, number 7, Dominic Tatone.
So you've got runners on the corners, a 2-0 lead for the Docs. A single and an error here in the third on the ball into right field by Jay Stoffel. They were playing for the double play up the middle, and so the second baseman more up the middle for the Nuggets than at his traditional second base spot, and that soft liner from Jay Stoffel just out of the reach of Weber there at second base. And then in right field, Ethan Elzy, not sure what tripped him up with that baseball. Didn't have a lot of mustard on it, but he could not handle it cleanly. The 1-0 pitch here to Dominic Tatone is fouled away, a 1-1 count. Docs lead 2-0 here in the bottom of the third. One out with runners on the corners. Start of league play for the Docs and the Nuggets, but also other games going on in Area 4 tonight. Breaking ball to Tatone, hits the outside corner. Dominic is 0 for 1 with a ground out to first back in the first inning. Today in Area 4 league play, the Springfield Timbers are at the Klamath Falls Falcons. No, that doubleheader has been postponed, I'm now seeing. Just outside to Tatone, he's got a 2-2 count. Curious if that doubleheader was postponed because of the heat down in Klamath Falls. I'm sure today is even warmer than we've got here today. The 2-2 pitch, high for ball 3. And Tatone looked like he wasn't sure what to do. Started initially, I think, to lean out of the way, then tried to duck down and maybe shrink his strike zone just a little bit. Full count pitch would load the bases here if it is a walk. Tatone will foul it away, stays alive. Still just one out in the bottom of the third for Dawson Douglas. Well, they didn't quite get nearly as hot as we got here today in Roseburg down in Klamath Falls, 93 degrees. There is a wildfire burning in that area, so it could be because of air quality down there that they had to cancel that game for Springfield and Klamath Falls. Full count pitch, strike 3 called. Tatone thought about it, decided not to reach, and then was ready to toss the bat away as our home plate umpire pulled the trigger. Strikeout number 4 for Dawson Douglas. There are now 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Already 2 runs in. Runners at first and third for the Docs, and Logan Klopfenstein will bat. First pitch swinging, Klopfenstein lines it foul down the left field side. 0 for 1 tonight for Klopp. He struck out in the second inning. Klopfenstein will be our interview guest in between games here tonight, as we continue our series of player interviews presented by BTB Moving. Talked with Logan before the game tonight, so we'll bring you that interview, get to learn a little bit more about him. I found out something that I was not expecting, as a swing and a miss for strike 2. Heading to second base went Jay Stoffel. That is still Stoffel out there running for himself. The pitcher could have a courtesy runner, and I'm kind of surprised they didn't on this hot day bring in somebody else to run for Jace. Stoffel at second base, Jet Black at third. At the plate, Klopfenstein will take strike 3 on the outside corner. He didn't believe it, but that will wrap things up in the third. Go to the top of the fourth inning. Doc Stewart's leading 2-0 on top of the Grants Pass Nuggets on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, hey, where did you get that great smile? And for you to be able to say, at Current Orthodontics.
At Brook Communications, our job is to get results for your business, period. We can take your story and tell it to the people you want to reach in a way that compels first-time clients to become repeat customers. We get them through your door so you can do what you were meant to do. Proclaim your sales message to the largest audience of any media company in Douglas County. Brook Communications dominates through the power of 5 radio stations and 541radio.com. Results amplified. Locally owned. Brook Communications.
Top of the 4th inning. Tonight's game brought to you by Current Orthodontics. A healthy, attractive smile means confidence inside and out. Call Dr. Peterson at 541-672-5721. And by Chuck Swarman Family Auto Repair. Are you ready to go where life takes you? Well, Docs get 2 runs in the bottom of the 3rd on 2 hits. There was 1 Grants pass error. 2 men left on base for the Docs. They lead 2-0 as we start the 4th inning. Leading things off is the top of the order, Andy Lacey, the catcher, up for a second time, the lefty. Popped out to the third baseman, Parker Burke, back in the first to start out the ball game for the Nuggets. He takes a breaking ball, missing for ball 1. Jay Stoffel out of his windup, the 1-0 pitch, ground ball to short. Dawson Gillespie fires over to Dominic Tatone. Routine ground ball there to start off the 4th inning for the Nuggets. 1 away.
Number 11, Cameron Sewell.
2 at the same number.
Beautiful day here at the ballpark. A hot one, though. Shade starting to creep out of that left field corner, covering right by the foul pole at 320 feet down the left field line. 320 down the right field line, but it's going to take a lot longer for the shade to get over there. As a first pitch strike to Cameron Sewell, the shortstop, struck out in the 1st inning. The 0-1 pitch hits the outside corner for Stoffel. He's got an 0-2 count. The 0-2 out of the windup for Stoffel. Chopped it off the plate. That'll be a fair ball. Picked up by Burke, who fires down to Tatone, and there's your second out. That ball bounced right off of the rubber plate. High in the air, but it had enough forward momentum that Burke was able to field it right in front of the plate. Still on that quote-unquote dirt circle around home. Fielded it there, stepped around the bat, which was left in play, and throws down to first base as the first pitch fouled away for strike 1 to the 3-hitter Andrew Ide. Well, the airnow.gov website reading that Klamath Falls has good air quality, so a little surprised. Doesn't look like it's any hotter here, and doesn't look like the air quality's bad, so not sure why they would postpone that game down in Cave Falls. Might have been a different reason. We were noticing over the weekend during the Father's Day tournament here at Champion Car Wash Field that it did look like there was some hazy clouds off way in the distance that might have been from the wildfires in Central Oregon. But thankfully not making its way here to the Umpqua Basin as of yet. Be safe out there, everybody. It is fire season for sure. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Got him fooled on that one. Andrew Ide, the DH. Left guessing on that breaking ball, missed badly. And he's got a 2-2 count with 2 down and nobody on base. Stoffel's pitch, ground ball towards short. Easy one there for Gillespie. And a strike delivered over to first base to Dominic Tatone. 1, 2, 3, they go down with 3 groundouts here in the 4th inning for the Nuggets. They are still looking to try and break through against Jay Stoffel so far tonight. Go to the bottom of the 4th, a 2-0 lead for the Docs, looking to add to it when we come back on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
Get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The Signature Service Oil Change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one Signature Service Oil Change with Pennzoil, get one free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car Wash.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Bottom of the fourth inning, Doc's Baseball here on The Score is presented by Chuck Swarman Family Auto Repair. You ready to go where life takes you. By the Smile Station, your destination for aesthetically crafted smiles. And by B&D Meats, located down in Winston. It's a perfect time to grill tonight. First pitch, a strike to Knox Hubbard, the left-handed batting catcher, takes the first pitch strike. Lead things off here in the bottom of the fourth with the Docs leading 2-0 after a pair of runs in the bottom of the third. The 0-1. Hubbard pulls that one into right field. He gets it in for a base knock. Docs have their 5th hit of the ball game. And once again, they'll have a runner on. They led off. Actually, that's the first time they lead off an inning with the leadoff batter getting on base. First pitch, trying to square and bunt, and sliding to see if he could get to it in time. The catcher, Andy Lacey, will run out of room. That ball landing in the nets and bouncing off the handrail behind home. It'll be strike one to Parker Burke, who tried to lay down the sacrifice bunt there. The pickoff throw to first base, a little offline. Back in goes Knox Hubbard. Now Hubbard is the catcher, could get a courtesy runner. Did they bring one in for him? No, they did not. The bench might be a little short-handed tonight. 0-1 count. Squaring to bunt again, and Burke will not be able to get it down. He's got the 0-2 count. Got some Roseburg basketball happening today down in Medford. Try and update you on that as it goes on here this evening. Ground ball back to the mound. Goes out of the glove, though, for Douglas. He'll throw to first, and he gets it there just in time to beat out Burke. Dawson Douglas was turning, looking to throw to second base to try and get Knox Hubbard on the comebacker to the mound, and as he tried to pull the ball out of his glove, he lost the handle on it, so he had to chase it down, and the only play he could make at that point in time was to go to first to get Parker Burke. It won't go down as a sacrifice, but it works about the same. One out, a man in scoring position, and up to bat, Sebastian Watson will take outside for ball one. Watson is 0 for 1 with a ground out to short in the third. On the mound, Dawson Douglas. He has hit 2 batters, but he has struck out 5. As he misses low, that ball gets away from Lacey. He'll throw to third. He rifled one over there, all right on target, but just a step behind Knox Hubbard, who will get in safely with the head-first slide. And so now with 1 out, Sebastian Watson with a man 90 feet from home. Wild pitch, moving the runner up 90 feet. The 2-0 pitch. Strike on the inside corner right around the knees. Two balls and 1 strike to the 9-hitter. The defense will play in at the grass, missing low. 3 balls and a strike. Andy Lacy behind the plate having to work hard, make sure that ball doesn't get by him. The 3-1 pitch coming up. Left fielder Sebastian Watson looking for his first hit. Gets one. It goes by at third. Ashton Durler tried to get a glove on it as he went to a knee, and he could not do it. An RBI single for Sebastian Watson. Durler making a stab at that ball as it goes down the third base line. Sharply hit right by the foul line. Durler to a knee, stabbing at it, just maybe off the end of his glove. And he couldn't pull it in. An RBI single for Watson. Hubbard scores. It's 3-0. Doc's in front here in the bottom of the fourth. Top of the order, Cade Johnson, 1 for 2 in the game. Pickoff throw, back in safely goes Watson. Breeze blowing through. It's going left to right across the diamond here tonight, but it feels good when it starts blowing through. Give you a little bit of a cooling effect. Ball in the air for Johnson. High out to left field, charging in. Dunleavy will call off Sewell, the shortstop, to make the catch. Now 1 for 3 tonight. Johnson is out number 2 in the 4th inning.
Next batter, number 10, Dawson Gillespie.
Apparently the issue with that Springfield and Klamath Falls doubleheader down there was that apparently Springfield short-staffed enough to where they didn't feel like they could go down and play today. It's a pitch high for a 1-0 count. That is from, I don't know if there's truly a commissioner for Area 4 or not, but Bill Crawford up in Eugene, who broadcasts for the Eugene Challengers, sure has taken it upon himself to be somewhat the commissioner of Area 4 baseball in a sort, keeping track of scores and schedules for all the teams and posting on his Facebook page. So thank you, Bill. He says that Springfield's GM said they didn't have enough players today, so they had to postpone, although apparently Klamath Falls not overly excited about that prospect. 2 balls, no strikes here against Dawson Gillespie. So they will, of course, I'm sure, try to make that up at a different time. But kind of unfortunate there for Klamath Falls, ready to play and not having a game today. Ball fouled away. Dawson Gillespie at the plate with a 2-1 count. Dawson is 1 for 1 tonight. Was hit by a pitch his last time up, came around to score on the single by Jay Stoffel. He scored on the error that finished up that play as another pickoff throw to first base. The lefty Dawson Douglas out there just makes that natural step towards first to throw over that direction. Two balls and a strike here in the bottom of the 4th inning with 2 down and a man at first. Doc's already with 1 run in, trying to get the call on the corner. Andy Lacy can't frame it any better. And he does not get the call. 3 balls and a strike for Gillespie. 2 runs in the 3rd, 1 here in the 4th. Doc's on top. Runner going, and it's ball 4. And so that'll be a walk issued to Gillespie. And a free passage to second base for Sebastian Watson.
The next batter, number 18, center fielder, Jet Black.
He took off running, but then was able to slow down once he saw that pitch come in and miss. The 3-hitter, Jet Black, will step in. Jet is 1 for 1 in the game with a single back in the 1st, hit by a pitch in the 3rd. Takes the first pitch for strike 1. 6th hitter to the plate here in the 4th inning. And these longer innings definitely going to wear on a pitcher. It is hot here today, and that turf does kick up some heat. It's going to wear you out just a little bit as you wear on in this game. Swinging, Jet will foul one out of play for strike 2. Here in Roseburg, my phone's still reading 93 degrees. And it says now we hit a high of 97, according to my phone. National Weather Service may have an official weather or temperature that's a little bit different, but pretty dang close, I'd imagine. It's a swing and a miss on the 0-2 pitch. Jet Black will go down with the strikeout. That has been going well for Dawson Douglas. The strikeout pitch has been working. He's now got 6 strikeouts in the ball game, but the Docs get another run here in this one, and they lead 3-0 as we go to the top of the 5th inning on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
This is Josh Nelson from Off the Wall on the Score. When I'm not in the Score Sports Closet, I own and operate BTV Moving here in Roseburg. We are a labor-only company offering services such as packing, unpacking, loading, unloading, piano moving, cleaning services, and 24-hour emergency services. We pride ourselves on being an affordable, veteran-owned company. Contact us at 541-315-0122 for all your moving needs. That's BTV Moving, 541-315-0122.
989-146, $64 in cash right up here at the storage booth.
Welcome you back here to Champion Car Wash Field on a warm Monday night. Docs leading 3-0 against the Grants Pass Nuggets. As we start the top of the 5th inning, Brandon Tibbles will bat, the cleanup hitter. Second time to the plate. Facing off against Jay Stoffel. Stoffel works a breaking ball on the inside corner. His curveball hits for strike 1 against Tibbles. Tibbles grounded out to the shortstop in the second. Defense has been solid behind Jace, but they will not be able to get that one. A diving attempt by Parker Burke. He can't come up with it, and Brandon Tibbles, the cleanup man, breaks up the perfect game. Jay Stoffel takes a perfect game into the 5th inning, and a leadoff single is the first hit of the game for Grants Pass. Brandon Tibbles will get on base. Jace had a no-hitter going into the 5th inning against the Nuggets back on Wednesday last week. And it was Ethan Elzy that broke it up with a single to start out the 5th inning. So kind of similar trajectory here. Ethan Elzy at the plate now with a swing and a miss for strike 2. With a man on at first and nobody out. So on Wednesday it was a no-hitter through the first 4. Here on Monday night on a hot one in Roseburg, Jay Stoffel had a perfect game through the first 4. He had faced just the minimum. Now looking for a double play here to see if they can keep it at the minimum. The 1-2 pitch to Elzy. Stoffel delivers, runner going, swing and a miss, throw down to second base. Not in time. Almost had the double play on a strike him out, throw him out. Elzy will go down with the strikeout, 5th of the game for Stoffel. And a stolen base by Tibbles will get him into scoring position. Just a hair behind the runner there for Knox Hubbard, throwing down to Dawson Gillespie. Tyler Dunleavy will bat, and first a visit to the mound for Knox Hubbard. Docs Baseball tonight is brought to you by Fisher's Hearth and Home, serving Douglas County for over 30 years with the largest selection of wood, gas, pellet, and electric stoves and fireplaces in the area. This is the 9th game in a row at home for the Docs. They are 4-4 here at the friendly confines of Champion Car Wash Field. Squaring to bunt, pulling back and taking for strike 1 is the lefty Dunleavy, who struck out looking in the second. Stoffel working out of the stretch for the first time tonight with a runner at second base. The 0-1 pitch. Stoffel delivers, and Dunleavy pops it up foul out of play. An 0-2 count. Stoffel with one out. Breaking ball fouled away. I don't like the looks of what might be happening out in the distance there, but some darker smoke seems to be hovering over some of the hills off in the distance here from Champion Car Wash Field. That'd just be in the north part of Roseburg out by Garden Valley area. Hopefully nothing serious there. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout. And that'll do it for Dunleavy. He has struck out twice. 6 in the game now for Jay Stoffel. Every Doc's pitching strikeout is presented by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Mountain Mike's Pizza, the way it ought to be. So 2 down with a man at second base, and for the first time in the game, Jace will have to face more than 3 batters in an inning. First pitch, swung on and missed. Losing his footing a bit there for Damon Kindreich on the big swing and a miss. 2 down with Brandon Tibbles out at second base after his leadoff single. The 0-1. Swung on and missed again is another big, heavy cut by Kindreich. So an 0-2 count, trying to wrap it up here. Stoffel needs one more strike, and he won't get it there. Rifles that fastball in, and just getting a piece of it, Kindreich stays alive. The 0-2 pitch in the air to center field. Trotting in, it will be Jet Black who makes the catch to retire the side. Well, Grants Pass gets their first base runner of the evening, but they're unable to do anything with it. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Doc's leading 3-0. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Bottom of the 5th coming up on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM. And 1490 AM. Hey there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device, or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event. Plus, you can find past events archived on 1490 The Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage. Back here to start the bottom of the 5th inning. Doc's lead 3-0. We'll get a legal ID in here for you in just a moment as we start off with Jay Stoffel, who will lead things off for the Docs. The pitcher has been on fire on the mound. Maybe not the best choice of words there, Joey. We should realize it is fire season here. But he has been absolutely dominant on the mound here tonight so far. He'll take a strike on the first pitch. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Doc's Baseball on the Score. As we welcome you back here to the ballpark, it's a base hit for Jay Stoffel in a unorthodox manner. He hit a tapper back in front of the mound, racing out there to try and get to that baseball. The catcher, Andy Lacey, knocked it with his glove.
Now batting number 7, Dominic Tatone.
Knocked it up with his glove and couldn't collect it in. And so the catcher bobbled it a bit there on a play that was not an easy one. It was base hit for Jay Stoffel, but he hit it all of maybe 10 feet. First pitch misses here to Dominic Tatone, a 1-0 count with a man on and nobody out. Ball fouled away for strike one. It tapped it up. It was just kind of bounding. It was the pitcher and the catcher both coming in to try and field that one. The pitcher kind of ran by it as his momentum was carrying him one way. And the catcher was going out the other way. And he reached up to try and get it, but it kind of bounced higher than he thought, so it bounced off the glove and allows Stoffel to get on safely. A ball and 2 strikes after a swing and a miss for Dominic Tatone as we start out the bottom of the 5th. Today's game brought to you by Cascade Community Credit Union, belong to Douglas County. The 1-2 count is low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The lefty Dawson Douglas still out there on the mound throwing. Ground ball goes towards short. Taking it himself is Cameron Sewell. Throws to first for the double play, and they'll get it. They cut down Jay Stoffel at second. Get the first out there, and then Tatone thrown out at first for the twin killing. That'll clear the bases. 2 down now for Grants Pass defensively. Logan Klopfenstein will bat 0 for 2 in the game with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch bounces in. Klopfenstein, a 1-0 count. Klopfenstein looking for his first hit of the ball game. Squares to bunt. He'll take for strike one. Got a report from a listener about the smoke I was seeing in the distance, which is dissipated, so it makes me think if it was anything, it was small. As a pitch low, 2 balls and a strike to Klopfenstein. Might be something that had been happening at Keller Lumber. But sounds like they may be aware and handling it. And with the lack of more dark black smoke in the sky off in the distance here, seems like things are under control, so that's good news. It'll be a 2-2 count here after a foul ball for Logan Klopfenstein. We're in the bottom of the 5th. A 3-0 lead for the Docs against the Nuggets in game 1 of a doubleheader on a hot one here in the Umpqua Basin. Two count. You can't just stand in front of the mini fridge here in the press box there, Robert. Well, I know we're all hot, but I don't think it works that way. 2-2 count for Logan Klopfenstein. Swings and fouls off another one to stay alive against Douglas. Have not seen any action in either bullpen here this evening. Both pitchers have done pretty well. Dawson Douglas, despite giving up a lead, trailing 3-0, he has struck out 6. Trying to get another, and he'll get a swing and a miss out of Klopfenstein. Up throwing, down to first base, Andy Lacey will get the 7th strikeout of the game for Dawson Douglas. He'll finish it off there. That'll wrap things up in the 5th inning. A double play makes it a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the 5th. We go to the top of the 6th. We are cruising right through. And it is a 3-0 lead for the Docs on top of the Nuggets here on 541radio.com and on the score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM. Top of the 6th inning, Doc's Baseball tonight brought to you by Dr. Lance and Randall. Accepting new patients, call them at 541-378-6694. Starting out the 6th inning, it is the 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up for Grants Pass. On the mound, Jay Stoffel into his 6th inning of work. 6 outs away from a complete game. Right now has a 3-0 lead to work with. Stoffel's first pitch, breaking ball right in there for a strike. Stoffel was about ready to start off the inning. Then stopped to wipe some sweat off his brow, and that got the Nuggets dugout kind of cheering, and Stoffel quieted that quickly, firing in that first pitch. Now gets a foul ball for strike 2 against Jared Weber, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking in the 3rd. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. That is strikeout number 7 for Jay Stoffel, trying to keep pace with Dawson Douglas. Both pitchers now with 7 Ks in the ballgame. 1 down as Ashton Durler will bat. The first pitch to Durler was out to center field. He is retired quickly on a line drive out to Jet Black.
That was Ashton Durler with the flyout. Now off the bat, number 1, Andy Lacey.
So there are 2 down with nobody on as we get this 6th inning underway. The first pitch to the leadoff man, Andy Lacey, misses just outside for a 1-0 count. Lacey pop out and a ground out in the game today. The 1-0 pitch, breaking ball, that time catches the outside corner. Lefty to start things off for Grants Pass at the top of the order. Lacey and then Cameron Sewell. The 1-1, check swing held up. 2 balls and a strike. Could be the longest at-bat the Lacey's had tonight. He's been falling behind early and has gone after plenty of pitches. The 2-1 hits the outside corner to even it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch here for Jay Stoffel. Ground ball, chopped towards second base. Tried to backhand and will not be able to make the play. Came charging in Cade Johnson. Might have been able to wait to take it off of that last hop, but it would have been needed a quick throw to get it to first in time. Instead, he tried to charge and backhand it. Hit off the heel of his glove. And that'll be a base hit on the infield for Andy Lacey, just the 2nd hit of the game for the Nuggets. It's a 2-out single on the infield for Lacey, a man at first. And the first pitch to Cameron Sewell misses for ball 1. Swing and a foul ball, strike 1. One count. Game 1 of our doubleheader. Docs leading 3-0. Swing and a miss inside. The ball, though, gets by Parker Burke. Knox Hubbard is back behind the plate. Burke at third. And so up to second base will go Andy Lacey on the wild pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. With 2 down, Stoffel focused. Focused on the batter at the plate with the man at second base. The 1-2 in the air to right field, not deep. Klopfenstein playing out in right field. He has not been out there so far this summer for the Docs, but he fields it in the sun field perfectly to make the final out. No runs on one hit, no errors, and one man left on base for the Docs as we go to the bottom of the sixth, looking to add some insurance on top 3-0 over the Nuggets on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
Josh Nelson from Off the Wall on the Score. When I'm not in the Score Sports Closet, I own and operate BTV Moving here in Roseburg. We are a labor-only company offering services such as packing, unpacking, loading, unloading, piano moving, cleaning services, and 24-hour emergency services. We pride ourselves on being an affordable, veteran-owned company. Contact us at 541-315-0122 for all your moving needs. That's BTV Moving, 541-315-0122.
Bottom of the sixth inning, Dawson Douglas still throwing for the Nuggets, trying to keep his team in this one and give them a chance to try and get some runs in the seventh to get back in this game trailing 3-0. Bottom of the sixth coming up, brought to you by Flyaway Travel. Book your travel plans with their travel experts, now located at 1445 West Harvard Avenue in Roseburg. Well, checking in with Roseburg High School boys basketball in action tonight. They were down at Ashland this evening in a Southern Oregon Conference playoff game here in the culminating week for high school basketball. They were actually playing at South Medford High School, and the Roseburg boys win tonight. Final score 51-47 there. They lost to Ashland just on Friday 49-41, but they get a win and keep their season going for a little bit longer as they beat Ashland tonight from South Medford High School. Congratulations to Coach Humphreys and the Roseburg boys. 0-1 count here to lead things off for Knox Hubbard. He takes strike two. Hubbard is 1 for 2 in the game, had an RBI or had a single in the fourth and came around to score. He's got the 0-2 count here. Left-handed hitting catcher for Roseburg. Hubbard swings and misses at strike three. That'll be the first out for Dawson Douglas here in the bottom of the sixth. His 8th strikeout of the contest. Not a number the Docs will be happy with, but they have made the most of their base hits and come around to score when they've gotten them. And then they've played good defense behind Jay Stoffel, who has pitched outstandingly. First pitch, strike one to Parker Burke, the third baseman, 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs in this one so far. The 0-1 pitch outside. The 1-1 pitch hits the top end of the strike zone for Burke. A ball and 2 strikes now. One-two pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. It was in the dirt, tag applied by the catcher, Andy Lacey. And there are 2 away.
Next batter, number 2, Sebastian Watson.
So there's 2 down with nobody on base after a pair of strikeouts for Dawson Douglas, and that brings up Sebastian Watson. We'll try to get something started. Doc's looking to add insurance. He takes on the first pitch for strike 1. Coming up again, in between innings, we'll have your Roseburg Disposal postgame show, so stick around for that. Watson hits a one-hopper to the second baseman. Jared Weber will field over to first base to Damon Kindreich, and that'll retire the side. Docs go down quietly in the 6th, but they lead 3-0. And it'll be Jay Stoffel out to try and wrap it up in the 7th inning to get another complete game victory. Top of the 7th coming up. Docs 3 outs away from getting a win to start out Area 4 play on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier. I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Top of the 7th comes down to this for Grants Pass. If they want to force the bottom of the 7th, they need at least 3 runs, trailing 3-0 against the Docs in Game 1 of the doubleheader. Andrew Ide leading off, an 0-1 pitch. Stoffel hits the outside corner as he continues to wheel and deal. I don't have an official pitch count here, but it feels like it is an efficient game tonight for Stoffel. The 0-2. Slapped foul right side. Kloffenstein chasing, but will not get a chance at that one. It'll stay an 0-2 count for Ide, who is grounded out twice to the shortstop. Oh-2 count, nobody on, leading things off in the 7th. Stoffel out of his windup. Breaking ball swung on and missed, strike 3. Another Mountain Mike strikeout for Jay Stoffel, number 8 on the night. 1 down, and Brandon Tibbles will bat. Tibbles broke up the perfect game in the 5th inning. 1 of 2 hits in the contest so far for the Nuggets. First pitch, breaking ball, hits the inside corner. Stoffel towing the first base side of the rubber. Fires on the outside corner, gets him to pop it up. Trouble in shallow center field, but Jet Black, no problem getting to it. Had a long way to run, but he makes the catch. Also out there, Johnson and Gillespie both looking to help out, but Jet calls them both off, says, we got this. Makes the catch to back up Jay Stoffel. Tibbles goes down, 1 for 3 tonight. Ethan Elzey will bat, 0 for 2 for him. First pitch, a swing going to a knee. Strike 1 on the swing and a miss to Ethan Elzey. The 0-1 fouled off. Elzey has an 0-2 count. Only one more strike needed here for Jay Stoffel to pick up his 2nd win of the season. It would be his 2nd complete win. And for Stoffel, it'd be his 2nd win against Grants Pass. The 0-2 pitch. High, almost got him to chase after a pitch that was well outside the zone, but laying off Elzey, a ball and 2 strikes. And that might have grazed the catcher a bit there, might have got him complete. I'm not sure. He's getting a moment to breathe here. That one went by. Knox Hubbard couldn't snag it. That one went to the backstop, but it might have, on the way there, might have got our umpire, home plate umpire, a little bit. Well, we've got a break in the action. Remind you tonight's game brought to you by Barnes Heating and Cooling. Your complete energy company. Visit barnesheatingandcooling.com or call 541-459-1545. 2 down here in the top of the 7th. For those that might be watching the video stream, thank you so much for sticking it out. It looks like things have stabilized, thankfully. We hope it will stay that way. If you are watching on 541radio.com, just stay on the page you're on. and we will get the second broadcast started. It is posted right below. If you're on our YouTube channel, head back to the main page, and we'll get the second stream for Game 2 started in a moment, and you'll be able to find it there. Pitch low, 2 balls, 2 strikes for Ethan Elsey. So if you're on YouTube, just head back to the main YouTube page for 1490 The Score. And we will hear moments after we wrap up our broadcast for Game 1. We'll do a quick post-game show. We'll get a second broadcast started, a new one, and you'll just want to find that. 2-2 count. Trying to wrap up this one. Stoffel's pitch. Fouled back, and it'll stretch it out at least one more pitch. Two count with 2 down and nobody on. Elsey waits, breaking ball. Hits a soft ground ball towards second. On the run, Cade Johnson will fire it over to Dominic Tatone, and Jay Stoffel will get a complete game shutout, a 2-hitter against the Grants Pass Nuggets. It's his second complete game 2-hit shutout of the Nuggets this season. Docs will go to 1-0 in conference play. They're back to 500 on the season. Grants Pass goes to 5-7 on the year, and they will go to 0-1 in Area 4 play. We'll come back with your Roseburg Disposal post-game show, and we will put a final bow on Game 1, and then we get to our BTB player interview. Coming up here in between games, we talk with Logan Klopfenstein. Back after a 2-minute break, this is Docs Baseball on 541radio.com and on The Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM. Hey there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device, or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event, plus you can find past events archived on 1490 The Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage.
Ready to satisfy your dessert cravings with Mountain Mike's new mini churros. These delicious bite-sized churros are the perfect dessert to pair with your favorite Mountain Mike's pizza, made with only the freshest and finest ingredients, dough made fresh daily with 100% whole milk mozzarella cheese, and toppings to the edge. For limited time only, get 16 mini churros for the whole family for only $4.99. Don't wait. Order yours today for dine-in, carry-out, or delivery.
Welcome you back here to Champion Car Wash Field, where tonight the Doc Stewarts will start off a doubleheader against the Grants Pass Nuggets with a 3-0 victory. Grants Pass unable to really do much against Jace Stoffel, as Jace really just overpowers the Nuggets bats. Final score 3-0. After consulting with the scorebook from the Docs down in their dugout, we will make the adjustment to some of their scoring decisions. And your final line looks like this. It actually improves for Jay Stoffel. No runs on 1 hit, 2 errors for Grants Pass. 3 runs on 6 hits, 1 error for the Docs. So Roseburg, Doc Stewarts get the win. They go to 1-0 in league play. Grants Pass will fall to 0-1. It was 2 runs in the bottom of the third for the Docs to put them in front. Cade Johnson got on base with 1 out. A hit by pitch put Dawson Gillespie on. Another one put Jet Black on to load him up. And then a single by Jay Stoffel drove in a run. So not only did he pitch well, he drove in the first and only needed run of the game. And then on that hit in right field, an error, fielding error by Ethan Elzey allowed another run to come in, putting 2 runs on the board for the Docs in the third. In the fourth inning, a leadoff single by Knox Hubbard got him on base. And Sebastian Watson would bring him around to score with an RBI single in that fourth inning, giving the Docs the 3-0 lead. That was your scoring here today. Final line for Jay Stoffel, 6 innings work, gave up 1 hit, no runs. He did not walk a batter, and he struck out 8 as he picks up his second win of the season, both against Grants Pass. Dawson Douglas, a tough loss for him. He pitched pretty well. He goes 6 innings. I think I said Stoffel went 6. He actually pitched 7 innings here tonight. Should make that correct. 6 innings worked for Dawson Douglas. He gave up, we're going to say, 6 hits because we took a hit away from Jay Stoffel and made it an error, according to the Docs scorekeeper down there. And that would have been an error on the catcher. So 6 innings, gave up 6 hits for Dawson Douglas. 3 runs. He walked 1 batter. He hit 2 batters and finished with 9 strikeouts in the ball game. So not a bad one there for Douglas. He did most everything right. His offense just couldn't help him out as he was up against another buzzsaw on the other side. Docs get the win. Back in the win column to even things up at 5-5 on the season. We'll come back. We will look at the numbers a little bit more in depth as we bring you the Roseburg Disposal post-game show. Let them make the run to the dump for you. That's Roseburg Disposal, 673-7122. Another 2-minute break. We come back and we'll do a final segment in the post-game show, and then we will transition to a new streaming broadcast, and we'll transition to our SoCo Coffee Company pregame show for game number 2. Stick around. We got more coming up for you. It's Docs Baseball on 541radio.com and on The Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The Signature Service Oil Change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one Signature Service Oil Change with Pennzoil, get one free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car Wash.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, hey, where did you get that great smile? And for you to be able to say, at Current Orthodontics.
Looking for more local sports coverage? CBS Sports Radio 1490 The Score has you covered. Check out our homepage at 541radio.com for sports stories, scores, and podcasts. And follow us on social media. 1490 The Score is on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And take the station with you wherever you go with the 541 Radio app. Download the app in your smartphone's app store and get access to a live stream of the station, sports stories, podcasts, and easy messaging with the station and others.
It's your Roseburg Disposal postgame show. You can let them make the run to dump for you. Call 673-7122. Joey Kieran here with you from Champion Car Wash Field, where tonight the Docs win 3-0 in Game 1 of a twin bill. They've got Game 2 coming up as they look to try and pull off a sweep tonight against Grants Pass. And then they would look to try and take the series tomorrow as they go down to Reinert Volunteer Park in Grants Pass for a doubleheader down there. As we finish off this segment of the Roseburg Disposal Post-Game Show, take a look at some of the numbers tonight. Again, Docs 2 runs in the third, 1 in the fourth for their 3-0 victory. There were no pitching changes here today as both starters go the distance in a great pitcher's duel. So no pitching changes means no Shelby and Migulana Construction called to the pen. Shelby and Migulana Construction is your leader for any project, big or small. 44 years of quality, affordable work. Give them a call. It's Shelby and Migulana. Give them a call, or you can also visit their website. It's webuildhouses.com. Well, taking a look at it here, only 2 hits in the ball game. Make it 1 hit in the ball game for Grants Pass. We changed a hit to an error after consulting with the Docs scorebook. So Brandon Tibbles gets the only hit. It came in the 5th inning. Jay Stoffel was perfect through the first 4 innings of the ball game. He had a no-hitter going through the first 4 against Grants Pass on Wednesday and gave up a hit in the 5th inning in both of those games. So came to an end there, but he still was sharp all the way through as he gets the win here tonight. The only hit there for Brandon Tibbles. On the other side, 6 hits in the ball game for the Docs. Kate Johnson was 1 for 3 with a run scored. Dawson Gillespie was 1 for 1, got a single, was hit by a pitch and walked. Jet Black was 1 for 2 with a single, a strikeout, and a hit by pitch. Jay Stoffel 1 for 3 with an RBI single in the 3rd inning, reached on an error, also had a strikeout. Dominic Titone 0 for 3. Logan Klopfenstein 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Knox Hubbard 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. Parker Burke was 0 for 3, and Sebastian Watson had an RBI single in the 4th, 1 for 3 tonight for the 9-hitter. That's a look at tonight's numbers as we wrap this one up for you here this evening from Roseburg's Champion Car Wash Field. We'll take a 3-minute break. We're going to wrap up. For those that are watching online, we're going to finish the broadcast. We're going to stop it there, and we're going to start a brand new one for Game 2. So if you want to watch it, just head back to our YouTube channel, 1490 The Score, find the new one. Or if you're on 541radio.com, you can also... If you're on 541radio.com, just refresh the page here in a minute or two, and we should have the second broadcast going here in just a second. So stick around for that. As we wrap it up, I want to remind you, coming up when we come back after this break, we are going to have a conversation with Logan Klopfenstein. He's our BTB Player of the Day. Not necessarily of the game. He's our player of the day. We had a conversation with him earlier, and we'll play that back so you get a chance to know more about Logan Klopfenstein after a quick 3-minute break. BTB Moving provides labor services in Douglas County and around Oregon. They're veteran-owned, affordable, dependable, efficient, and careful with senior and veteran discounts available. Book now at 541-315-0122 or find them on Facebook at BTB Moving. We'll have your BTB Moving player interview when we come back on 541radio.com and on The Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.